Welcome back to the prayer station. We're so glad you've joined us again today. We are going to light our community candle, probably, to remind us that God is always present with us. God is our light, and we are each a beloved child of God. So I'm wondering if you had a chance to practice meditation or mindfulness at home yesterday.
Well, we did. We tried the Take 5, and we noticed that it was very hard to do it slowly. I don't know if you noticed that at your house, but some of the people at my house were breathing quickly and thought it was fun to just go real fast around. So we had to remember why we were being mindful and what we were trying to accomplish, and we were able to kind of slow down. So we did try to do it. So I think it's just going to take some practice.
Right? And I did practice meditation, just sitting very still and listening to my breathing and just trying to think about a special word that reminded me of God. So that helped me to do the prayer with my eyes closed, the meditation prayer. So, just like yesterday, today we're going to learn about 2 new ways to pray. So today we're going to use some tools. One set of tools is going to be especially for you to use, and then there's one that you can have with your whole family. So these types of prayers are holy listening prayers and prayers of gratitude. So the first one is holy listening, and this is where we use a tool to help us remember what we want to share with God. And in the Bible, all of our Bible stories, people in the Bible use the tools that were around them, that were just right close at hand, to help them with their prayers to God. So the holy listening, we call them stones, but they can be anything. Miss Laura and Miss Carrie have these holy listening, they're wooden discs and so these tools have symbols drawn on them, like an arrow. They have pictures, like this cloud. They can have squiggles. I think we have a squiggle somewhere. Here's a kind of a squiggly one. You can draw any pictures, symbols, words, anything that will help you share your prayers with God. And these are so cool. They really are. I'm sure Miss Carrie and Miss Laura really enjoy using these. We've also made some at church before, and we've used rocks instead of the wood. And so rocks are pretty easy to find, but just like that, you can draw symbols like these. You can draw pictures if you're a better artist than I am. You can put words on your stones. So that's another choice. And then we can also go to our recycling bin and find lids, plastic lids or metal lids. And you take a Sharpie, and I'm going to draw, I'm going to draw a cloud on this one.
I'll draw a little happy face.
And you can use those. So anything you have really handy, just like the people in the Bible found things right around them. We're going to pause the video for a moment and give you a chance to find 3 or 4 rocks or lids or anything, pieces of paper. You can cut up pieces of paper. It's as simple as that. So take a minute and go and see if you can find something to make this very wonderful prayer tool. All right, I hope you had a chance to find something around your house, either in your yard or in the house, that you can use to make your own holy listening tools. So right now, I'm going to share a prayer with you that I'm going to use with some of these holy listening objects. So, if you'll pray with me. Dear God, thank you so much for the sunshine today. thank you for the clouds in the sky and for the beautiful trees and maybe some rain later, because rain is so important. And I give you thanks for nature that helps us to know your presence and to feel your love. And all of these things make me so happy. I feel joy in the presence of your love, God. Amen. All right, so we said we were going to have two types of prayer that we learn about today, and the second one is gratitude. And this is a prayer tool that you can use with your whole family, and it's one of my favorite ones. And again, this is a tool that you can make out of things around your house. It doesn't have to be anything special. So some of you may have from Christmas, how many years ago, Miss Julie?
A long time ago.
Several years ago, we made gratitude jars, and we spent time for a whole year thinking about things that we were grateful for and putting those messages, the things that we were grateful to God for, inside our gratitude jar. So if you have a jar at home, it could be a peanut butter jar that's empty, it could be any kind of bowl. So I also have this blessing bowl that was given to me, but it's a great place to collect the things that I feel so blessed of the things that God has provided in my life for me. So it's a chance to recognize those blessings and to give thanks for them, to be grateful. But any bowl, this can be any kind of bowl. It can, Miss Julie, do you have some?
Yeah, this is just a little bag. It can be a gift bag. It could be a Ziploc bag that you put your sandwiches in at lunch. It can be anything you have around your house.
Anything that can hold some pieces of paper. That's all you need for this tool. And the awesome thing about this is a tool you can share with your whole family. As people in your family begin to think about their blessings, think about ways that God has brought joy to their lives, you can write a thank you note to God, and just on a piece of paper. So I wrote that we are grateful for you, each one of you that's joining us today.
And some of you might be ready to write words this big, and some of you might not be. So I drew a picture of a flower. That's something that I'm always grateful for, things in nature and things that God has made so beautiful for us to see. So you can just put that right in your gratitude jar also.
So a really cool thing to do is to collect your blessings, the whole family, for a week, and then find a special time to sit together and draw the blessings out and share the blessings with each other. And that helps us to multiply our thankfulness when we share them again with each other and say a prayer to God. So after you share your blessings, you can bow your heads and pray and say, thank you, God, so much for the wonders in this world and the blessings that you provide for each of us. I thank you for each of the children listening this morning, and for nature and all of the bounty that you provide for each of us. Thank you for being with us today, and thank you for helping us know that we're your beloved children. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. So, we, as we said, are grateful for each one of you, and we want to share a blessing with you now. And thank you. Miss Julie's helping me say
Some of ours?
what I need. So, this is our blessing, that you are a beloved child of God. So please remember that as you go through your day today, how blessed and loved you are. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.